Hello, friends. If you are new, welcome. If you are a fan or a subscriber, welcome back. I really do appreciate you. Today I'm going to be talking about Jehovah's Witnesses and Noah's flood. Now, the witnesses are not the only ones who teach a literal flood. Let's go. Watchtower teaches that a literal global flood happened about 4,400 years ago. For an in-depth look regarding how this is not the case, I highly recommend Aaron Ross' series on the flood. I'm just going to hit the high points. The source I am using for this video specifically focuses on Watchtower's interpretation of the story, but first I discuss whether a global flood is even possible. Right off the bat, we have a problem. The Bible presents dimensions that make it too long to be watertight because it was constructed of wood. At the same time, it would have been too small for the amount of animals that needed to go on the ark. The third problem with the size is that the physical limit for wooden boats is 115 meters. At any length above this, the boat will suffer wood flex and leakage. In the 1800s, 100-meter-long wooden ships leaked, in spite of being reinforced with steel. It is only steel which allows us to pass this limit today. There are over 8 million species on Earth, and the Bible claims that at least 2 and sometimes 7 of each species went on the ark. Since this is impossible, Watchtower rationalizes that quote-unquote kinds, not species, went on the ark. Someone please tell me what a kind is. I have yet to get an answer to this question. Another thing, some animals have very specific food requirements, such as the koala bear with the eucalyptus leaves, and environmental conditions requirements, such as penguins and polar bears needing an Arctic or an Antarctic condition. How could, number one, these animals get to the Middle East having these special requirements? And 2, how did Noah provide all the special climate conditions? He couldn't have. Bristlecone pines have lived for 5,000 years in the past, and the Methuselah tree, the oldest living tree on Earth, is over 46 centuries old, at 4,768 years old. That's older than the flood, and it could not have survived the flood. So how is it over 4,500 years old? Next, let's take a look at coral reefs. Coral develops slowly, and scientists date the existing Great Barrier Reef at 6,000 to 8,000 years old. So again, the churning water would have destroyed this. So there couldn't have been a flood 4,400 years ago. A genetic bottleneck occurs when a species is near extinction. Scientists estimate this happened with the cheetah around 10,000 years ago. Why do I bring this up? Because the cheetah population dropped to maybe 100 to 200 individuals. No species can survive a bottleneck of 2. Fish are generally freshwater or saltwater, though there are some exceptions. In the event of a global flood, most fish would die because the water would be too salty for freshwater fish, but not salty enough for saltwater fish, along with other sea life. None would have survived. Even if we could believe all this, we would still have a problem. Why? Because Watchtower accepts other global flood advocates' proposition that only 16,000 animals, less than 8,000 species, went on the ark. This means that 8,000 species at most had to diversify into 8 million species in only 4,400 years. Evolution doesn't happen that fast, people. Well, friends, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, press the subscribe button, and if you would like to know when I come out with new videos, hit the bell next to the subscribe button. My Twitter, Discord, email, and PayPal links are in the description, along with the sources that I used for this particular episode. Please leave comments in the comment section. I love hearing from you. I do have enough material for a part 2 if that is something that you are interested in. If it is, please leave it in the comment section, or you can DM me on Twitter, or you can email me. Question everything and never be afraid. Here are a couple of videos from my library. If you have not watched them yet, go ahead and watch them and tell me what you think. Until next time, friends, goodbye.